First tutorial I'm going to make on how to like solve traffic problems. So for a quick start, I'll just like introduce like the details of the app and what it does. So for a start, of like the app I'm working on currently. First of all, it has to solve this issue of traffic. Like for example, if you're a foreigner, you get to a new town, like so like a touristic town, for example. You don't quite have hands on the roads yet, so you depending on like normal GPS, Yandex Maps, and Google Maps, or Waze Live Maps, and so on. But the main thing we're trying to target here, for example, let's take a state town like Istanbul. It's like one of the highest. It's like the highest touristic site in the world. Right, so I can think, let me take a satellite view so we can like see the town sketches clearly. Istanbul is quite populated, So for a start, let's check this out. This is like Istanbul. So if I take like hybrid, if like to check if you're to live from, let's say, if you're to live from, let's say, Alken 2000 to SNU, the normal distance, like the normal road, like this here line we have from this to this is, let's say, that's like already 3 kilometers, and down here it's like 1 kilometers, on like five. So altogether, we see it's like seven. It sums up to something close to 8 kilometers. Now the main idea here is most of us we take this main road, and most of the time they're always like full of traffic and so on. But if we can look closer, if we look closer, you see, this is like Atkin 2000, and in here, there are like some small routes which can take you to where we want to go, and that is like SNU. That's at SNU. So the main idea here is like creating like an application that will give you a shortest road to go where you want to go, but at like a limited time. So it goes like this. For example, you type where you want to go. When you type where you want to go from where you are, it like gives you like five different options, and it like indicates, like they call it, the kind of traffic present. Like if you have large, huge traffic, heavy traffic, light traffic, it all indicates you. Like just in this case, we took here from Alkent to SNU. We saw it was like somehow far, but if, for example, we like take these mini roads in here, which have no traffic, because this gives you the distance, and this distance is just a distance, but we don't know the situation of the traffic, and you don't know. We know all know the time at which you're gonna get to SNU from Alkens 2000 is going to depend, by the way, at the speed at which you drive, and the speed at which you drive is also influenced by the amount of traffic. Like if you have huge traffic, therefore you're gonna get there in high time. You're gonna get them in. You're gonna take much more time to get there. But we know, generally highways, for example, they are all very very saturated. Highways, in most of the cases, are extremely saturated. Like you can see, this is like the highway. This is like this Chadesi is like a little street road. So if you like, bear with me. You can believe this with me. Generally, in our daily lives, like most of us will like use shortcuts, because we call them shortcuts not for a reason. They are actually very short, because they help you get into places within the shortest time possible. And why? My question is, why can't we apply this in our daily lives? Like, for example, if you want to leave from, let's say, at Fatih University, you're working at Fatih University, here it's found, but you live at, let's say, Isa Efleri. This is where you live. Now, from you to leave from Isla Efleri to Fatih University, let's say if you're using this main road, this is the road, like you leave from Isa Efleri, let's say this, you get here first, then from here you come here, and next you go this way, next in here, and next in here. So if we like look at this road, we can see this is close to something like 5 kilometers, if you can sum up. But look close. if you get closer to this, if you like check this out, like we can clearly see like rather than taking from this place to this, there is a shorter way. Like if you can go from here, from this point, and you leave here to here. This is like if you can leave from this point to here, for example. This is like a triangle. Let's see. You all know, like for a triangle, the hypotenuse is always like the longest distance. So living from here to here will extremely save time than from here to here. That is being proven in mathematics, like part of Pythagoras theorem. So the main idea is rather than living from here to here, it takes more time. This is just like a demonstration. So going these days, it takes shorter time. But still yet, the problem will come from this area, From this area, we're going to have a problem because from this area, we don't know the situation of the traffic, like here. We don't know the situation of the traffic within this area because this is like the main road. This is like the urban roads, the highway which everyone takes. So from this point, the main idea here now is like reducing the time taken, reducing the time which you're gonna use. So first of all, it's not like something very difficult to do. For a start, like you just have to know, like map the whole town, like doing the highways. You can like to get live detailed traffic events, like if there is traffic, if there's no traffic. For a start, first of all, within these highways, putting cameras, like putting cameras for a certain area. Let's say if you want to know the traffic situation of a certain area, let's say at this at the Hisar Efleri, you want to know this traffic area within this particular point. So at these places, like here, for example, you can put cameras from this wrong point, from this roundabout, from here to here. Like the camera like takes the traffic situation currently, and these cameras are linked to network antennas. So this antenna now relay the traffic details to a system, like say a networking system, which is all encoded to the same application. Now, when all these informations are being relayed, automatically on your map, you as a customer, you get these informations on your map, and all what you have to do is like you type your location. Like for example, if you're living from this park to this location, let's say you're living from here. Let's say you're living from this park to this place. The distance is like, we say it's like 400 meters, 410 meters. So coming closer now, if you take a closer look at this, like if I take a closer look from this point, if we are to take different routes, like from here to here with the highway, from here to here with the highway, you see, that is like 5 kilometers. That's like, sorry, let's take it again. From here to here, it's like 500 kilometers, 570 kilometers. But if you like take from here to here, that is 0.1 kilometers. From here to here, 0.3, that's like 4 already. And from here to here already, see, there is like, from here to here is going to be extremely longer than from here, than taking this road directly. And if you look, within these houses, like with there are spaces, there are roads which cars can easily pass. So you see, it's like saving time because you get to where you want to go in the shortest time possible. And we all know, like in sometimes some situations can be helped. Like in life, for example, if you want to go for a job, to your job place, and you wake up late, for example, now that's when the application can help you. You like check your distance and you include your time. Like you say, okay, I'm leaving from Istanbul to Ankara, for example. Let's take it over long distance. Like you say, you want to leave from Istanbul to Ankara, for example, and you have like normally we know Istanbul from Ankara. It differs. If you go with a private car, you can be there in like 5 hours because the roads are extremely good. But if you want to go with the public transport, it's gonna take more time. Like from Istanbul to Ankara, that is like 351 kilometers. Now, if you like look at the way you take, this is like a straight distance, so obviously it's gonna be a little bit much more shorter than the highway. But this is like the highway. We all can testify to this. If we take this highway, it's gonna be much more than the distance we have. So now, using this application, will like give you the different objectives, like different directions you can take, which is going to reduce your traffic congestion rate, give you like the clearest road, which is constantly being updated by live cameras. Because if the cameras are placed on the highway, automatically we get live feed about traffic. Something traffic is not like something we can say, okay, at this particular hour we're going to have traffic, at this particular hour we're not going to have traffic. That's the same situation here. What we're targeting here is like, for example, we will give you like the shortest road possible, the shortest time, less traffic. Because we know when there is traffic, first of all, there's lots of disadvantages of traffic. We have you consume much more for, you get where you want to go in in a very long time. Like at times you even get accidents. Like 99% of the accidents we have in roads are due to traffic. At times, majority of the cases are due to traffic. So the main idea is starting up this app is not going to be difficult, but in making the app here, I am already on the app. I'm almost done. Like for example, this is the map. I'm not trying to show demonstration using maps, how efficient this app is going to be. So the main idea of me making these videos, like I made this video so I can share on Twitter, since I'm being followed by most high class entrepreneurs. Like you can all follow them, by the way. So making these videos, like trying to promote this idea with them. If they can buy into my idea and can like, if you buy my idea and you want to take part in this, well, you just inbox me or you just tweet on me and I'll get to you. But for sure, I can really guarantee you, something about this really interesting, because generally we humans, we are very lazy, and at times there are some situations we can't really see when it's going to happen, what is going to cause happening. Like traffics, at times we don't really know traffics, and at times we have emergencies, like emergency situations. We can never know when they're going to happen. Lots of in their daily lives, you have these emergency situations like every time. Like just going to work is always an emergency situation. You sleep, you don't really program your alarm clock. Sometimes you wake up very late. Now to go home, to go to work is going to be taxi, because at times most people get fired because they come very late. But if you can make such services like reducing their traffic rate, reducing the time they're going to take to go where you want to go, you see, it's going to be like, it's going to be something very innovative. Like it's going to create much more interest, because most people generally, they are always late. They are very lazy. You want to go somewhere, but you want to take the least time possible. Then here we come with this application. Like this map is personally designed. You can also, like, it has terrain views. You can give you like the terrain. You can know which roads you can take. Like for example, if you want to go from Istanbul, you have to know, like, or if this places with elevations like these mountains. If you can zoom, it gives you like the total details, like the elevation. Like this is like 200 meters, for example. So we can easily know which roads, with the app you can direct you the roads you're supposed to take, which one you're not supposed to take. For example, like if you want to give someone a shortest road, for example, you wouldn't give directions like, for example, this road was poorly traced, because you see here is at 400 meters. It's not very constant, because this at 600 meters, 400 meters, we know at 600 meters it's going to be practically impossible for a car to pass. So it will take time, like, to trace all the roads, all the possible walkable roads, trace them, code them, and put them in an application. And the application will be constantly backed up by maps, by live maps, which is gotten from cameras. And also, in specific situations, we can like use cars, like cars that are encoded with GPS. So if the car passes in roads which are not yet discovered, which are not yet mapped, we get like the equity, like the direct, or like the full form of the area, the full form of the road, like the every detail of the road. Getting such details, such data in our system is going to be much more useful. You know, like it can be applied like in daily life, in traffic, in military, in emergency situations. Like if you have a patient, you have to take to hospital in emergency situations. This app is going to be like, it's going to really save lives, because it's going to give you the shortest way possible, no traffic, like with less topography, less elevated topographies. It's going to give you like the easiest way to get to whatever you want to go, to get to wherever you want to go and do whatever you want to do in a very precise time. So currently the app is like almost done, but I currently took map design classes on edX.com. So currently I'm working on the maps, like really studying this topography. You see the topography is not easy. For example, like if you can see this like 400 meters, you can see some places like really valley. So you can like take the roads, it like gives you different roads. So you like see there are minor roads as well as you can get the hybrid, like the environmental features. Like you can see where you have forests, where you have walkable roads. So with all this information gathered together, well, I think it's not like I think. I believe this app is really gonna make a big deal. Well, thanks for your time listening, and I hope you enjoyed it.